Let's talk about one of the most important tools behind the scenes in every builder's bookkeeping system, the chart of accounts. It's like a big organized map that shows where every dollar goes, whether it's coming in from a project draw or going out to pay a subcontractor. When things are organized correctly, financial reports are accurate. And when reports are accurate, your builder can make smart decisions with confidence. In this video, we'll break down what the chart of accounts is and how it helps keep everything in order. A well-organized chart of accounts helps you track what's being spent on jobs versus general business expenses. It helps make your job easier and gives a builder a clear picture of how each project is really performing. So, how does it actually work in practice? Let's break it down. Think of the chart of accounts like a big filing cabinet. Each type of transaction, income, job costs, overhead, goes into its own folder. That way, when it's time to run reports or review spending, everything is already sorted. Here's a simple breakdown. Income is made up of customer payments, project revenue. Job costs are made up of materials, labor, subcontractors. Overhead are things like rent, insurance, software, office expenses. So say you buy lumber for a framing project. That should go under job costs, materials. But if you accidentally categorize that as office expenses, the job will report lower costs than what were actually spent, and the builder might think that the project came in under budget when it didn't. When we're classifying expenses, job costs versus overhead, you may remember that we talked about this earlier. It's something that comes up often in builder bookkeeping, and the chart of accounts is where that classification really starts to matter. This structure helps you organize expenses correctly right from the start, so your reports stay accurate and project profitability isn't thrown off. Here's the simplest way to think about it. If expenses only exist because of a specific job, it's a job cost. If the business would pay for it whether there's jobs going on or not, then it's overhead. So let's talk through some examples. Job costs would be like materials, labor, such as carpenters, electricians, subcontractors for HVAC or plumbing, permits and fees. Overhead would be things like office rent, utilities, insurance, accounting software, project supervision. And now for a real-world example. If a project manager's salary is coded as a job costs, when they're actually overseeing multiple projects, the cost of a single job will look inflated. That throws off job profitability reports and can lead to poor financial decisions. When your chart of accounts is set up well, everything falls into place. You'll be able to categorize transactions with confidence, and your builder can rely on the numbers to make informed decisions. Now we'll talk through the chart of accounts that I've created that's inspired by the NAHB, the National Association of Homebuilders. They have a standardized version that's great for many builders to help them stay consistent and clear in their financial reports. But there's a little bit of finessing that needs to be done to make it work well in QuickBooks Online, and for builders that are not needing the vast list of reports that the NAHB covers. We'll talk about that in the next module.